So how does Pilates work with the medical professionals and people who are trying to look after and care for your spine? Well, we are not medical professionals, so we do not treat or fix your problem. When you come to us with back problems, we refer you to the osteopaths. Any good Pilates teacher should not be giving you exercises to fix the problem and treat your shoulder, your bad back or your neck. That is what the osteopaths do, to see those first, get your diagnosis and get things restructured, realigned and have a care program. When they sign you off, when you're no longer in that very excruciating acute pain, then this is where we come in. As Pilates teachers, you are trying to work with somebody to help bring about a balance to their body. So many times people have issues and injuries that might be resulting, say here in the shoulders or up in the neck, but probably because it's something happening lower down into the pelvis and spine that falls apart, causing exacerbation through the extremities above or below it. So we always start to look first of all at that pelvis and spine, very much how the osteopath does. We work with it as a musculoskeletal system and we try to strengthen the muscles that will support the bones. The osteopaths will help to manipulate the muscles and loosen those off if they are pulling you and too tight, and then they will help to realign the bones. But we as the Pilates people will help to strengthen the muscles that help to stabilize the bones. So you can keep going back to your osteopath and keep getting fixed, but perhaps those muscles will keep pulling you out because they're a bit too tight, or those weaker ones won't help to support it. You guys need to bring about your own care program. So as Pilates teachers, when you are a fully comprehensively trained teacher, it does mean that you are trained slightly differently to somebody who is trained perhaps just in mat work and reformer work. A fully comprehensively trained teacher will be trained in multiple pieces of the Pilates system and linking them all together. Their training does work with various injuries and issues, and it helps you to understand in your training how you can work with people who've got issues with disc issues, back issues, hip issues, knee issues, and really not to treat them, but how you need to modify the system. And when you are trained fully comprehensively, you are trained in all the apparatus that's around in the Pilates studio, which means rather than us having to say, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this, sit this one out, we can say, do this, do this, do this, because we have got a whole wealth of experience, knowledge and tools in our toolbox. And that is how we can help you along the healthcare professions to work on a cohesive plan to keep you strong, to keep you stable, to keep you injury free and well balanced. So whilst you're in lockdown, you are used to only having yourself, gravity and the mat. It's not as ideal as using the apparatus for sure, but it's a heck of a lot better than sitting on your butt all day doing not a lot about it. So that's how we can work with the medics.